Okay, okie dokie, part 3 of talking about the happiness set point. I feel like I'm saying that word over and over again. So in the last videos, we talked about what it is, and hopefully you've got an idea now of just how important meditation is. It's not some woo-woo thing. It's actually, some people's health depends on it. Some people's life depends on it, because if you're super stressed out, I mean, that affects your health. It could affect your relationships. It could affect just even the choices you're making. It could affect even your choice for self-abuse. All of that comes from your choices, and if you're moving away or towards your own inner happiness. So the stability of who you are and the choices you're making is very much dependent on you. We're not victims. We're not just kind of like a leaf floating down the river with no choice of where we end up. I mean, stuff happens and it does feel like it's out of our control, but we can start to put one foot in front of the other, choosing to be more present and more conscious and making choices which move us towards our goal of happiness. And then life changes, honestly. Some of the situations may not, because it might be our role to play in them, but we can play in them with confidence and happiness and peace. And I think that's just absolutely incredible for all of us to know that. So this video is more talking about, okay, so we're now realizing we've got to actually do the inner work. We are needing to see our own thinking patterns. So we're not blaming other people, putting the responsibility on them. We really need to do the work for ourselves and see who we are and what choices we can make to think differently. And then what we're thinking about can actually be reflected in then how we act. So it really, the inner foundation, if it's coming from a place of pureness and contentment and peace in this moment, connectedness, then our word choices change. We see people differently. We feel more connected and more in love with life. We feel more motivated. We want to contribute lovingly and with kindness to all around us. If there's a big flare up of emotions, we might be the ones that can be more stable or see a different viewpoint and then articulate it differently rather than just going, ah! You might be able to then just go, hey, I hear you, but just listen a minute. This is what I'm seeing, or hey, that hurt me, or whatever, blah blah. So you talk differently, you act differently, you come from a kindness naturally that flows from the inside out. And I have this saying that people want more love and they want to experience more connection. Well, if you don't have it on the inside, you don't have it to give away. So we might want to be more kind and loving, but you got to do the work first here to be kind and loving truly to yourself, and then it moves into the world. And then the greatest gift you can give others is that love and that kindness and that radiance. It actually is the greatest gift, isn't it? Because if we all want peace and happiness, like 3 videos ago I said that, or 2 or something, well then if you are someone who is giving kindness and love to people, then you're actually giving them the greatest gift. Isn't that incredible? So it's not about diamonds, everybody. It's about love. Oh God, I've gone off on a tangent. So now I'm not really sure what I was telling you about. I'm going to talk in the next video about specifically how, and to give you an exercise. I thought I was going to do that in this video, but it seemed like it's more about talking here. Sorry. So let's talk about this happiness set point, that we're realizing we've got to do the inner work and see our own thinking patterns so that we can change them, which raises our happiness set point more permanently, so that we, on a permanent level, can live every day, all day, no matter where we are, what we're doing, in more happiness. And that makes you an absolute hero and a superstar for yourself and for the world. So God bless you, and you're amazing.